Hello my fellow guardians, this is a PSA to pick up all of these items that you don't have. First off, we go to Eververse. We have the Epicurean ornament, which has not been available in a while and probably won't be available in the future. Next off, we have the Solar Bundle boots, which are now out for Bright Dust. All the armor pieces will be out for Bright Dust for each class. We have the Titan ones here, and yeah, they're out for Bright Dust. I would recommend really picking them up because they look absolutely amazing. Next up, we move up to our good old buddy Banshee. He's selling a really good PvP role for a funnel web. It has Vice Stinger, Rangefinder, Killing Wind, Steady Rounds, Aloy Magazine, Small Bore, Chambered Compensator, and a Handling Masterwork. I'd recommend picking this up if you like using SMGs in the Crucible and also like running funnel web. Next up, we have our favorite female robot in the world, Ada1. She's selling Well of Utility. This is really good for those new Void 3.0 builds. I'd really recommend picking this up if you don't have it. Next up, we have our favorite exotics dealer, Xur, and he's selling Crimson, which is a really good weapon in PvP. Would recommend picking up if you don't have it. And we have Gemini Jester for the Hunters, which is also a really good PvP exotic, and it has really good stat rolls. I'd recommend picking up if you don't have a better one. And Aeon Safe, which is really good for endgame PvP content. Recov is really good. Recov looks good, but that Resilience is really killing it for me. Next up, we have Vesper of Doodoo. The role is kinda okay. It's kinda mid, but still I'd recommend if you don't have it really picking it up, but it's not that good. Next up, we have the legendary weapons, Gnawing Hunger. This weapon is really hard to get, and I don't even think it's in the loot pool right now. It came from Reckoning, and nobody really has a good one anymore, and it's not really in the meta that much. But it's a really good. I personally use it for PvE, and I recommend if you don't have a better one, pick it up. Then we have a Brass Attacks, which is actually bugged, cause it has an Accuracy Masterwork, which is only. Accuracy Masterworks are only available on bows, so you can probably prank your friends with this amazing accuracy on a sidearm that probably doesn't even work. Then we have an Extraordinary Rendition, which has Subsistence Multi-Kill Clip, which if you don't have a better one, or you're a new light, or you just started playing in Witch Queen, I'd recommend picking up, because this is a really good submachine gun. Next up, we have First and Last Out, which has Vorpal Weapons and Pulse Monitor. I'd recommend picking this up if you don't have a better one, because this is a really good slug shotgun. Next up, we have Far Doodoo, which I would not also recommend picking up, because it has Lead from Gold and Thresh. And if you like that role, you can pick it up, I guess, but I don't know who would. Next, we have Code Duello, which I would also not recommend picking up with auto-loading Ambitious. Assassin, I would not recommend picking that up. Next up, we have Swarm of the Raven, Threat Detector, Quick Draw. Also not recommend picking up. Next, we have the exotic weapons with Hawkmoon having snapshots. A little iffy. I don't really like snapshots on Hawkmoon, but if you like snapshots, you can always pick it up. And we have Deadman's Tail with 4 times the charm. Also not a pickup from me. But if you don't have any of these exotics and you want to pick them up, like these two or any of these 4, I would recommend picking them up because it's always good to add to your collection. And I hope you enjoyed your PSA for the week. Remember, you only have a couple hours to get this because reset's happening today. And if you want more PSAs, let me know and I will keep doing these. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you later.